You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I posted a video, but I've been busy, so I've been working for the last couple of weeks on my Nemesis X3, which is a 3-inch quad by BRDM quads, and I've been recording HD with the Mobius Mini that I put on top of it inside of a custom case, and I have noticed that there is a lot of probe wash, and also when doing quick pitch turns or flips, I have detected that there is some bounce back. So when you complete the flip, then there is a quick bounce back, which I should be able to fix, increasing the D-turn on the pitch axis, and that's what we are going to do today. So I hope that this clarifies a few topics, because the probe wash, I'm aiming to remove it by configuring the filters, basically removing some filters and configuring the main filter to PT1 in Betaflight. And there are some instructions out there on how to do it, which state that you do one change and then fly a bit, check the module temperature and do a second change, and that's what we are going to be doing. This is the first time I do it myself, and maybe for some of you it is not something easy or straightforward, because you are worried about your motor temperature and you think that the filters, you can let them alone because the quad is flying. But today we are going to kind of demystify the process for myself and probably for some of you. So I hope it helps. Let's go.
Hello, so here we are. I have selected this spot because it's quite calm and I can do some test hovering in here. That's my mobile setup today for these checks and test and configuration, and this is the Nemesis X3 that we are going to be kind of fixing or making it fly even better. It is an awesome flyer. You will see that I have already uploaded some videos to the channel and I quite love it. It allows me to record HD footage and flies great, and that's all I will look for. So in order to do this, first you need to connect your quad, and next you need to go to Betaflight, go to the PID tab, then adjust filters, and the first thing that we are going to do is change the low pass filter to PT1. Okay, that's the first step, and we will save it. And once it's saved, we can disconnect. And first of all, what we are going to do is a test hover outside. Okay, so see you in a moment. So do some test hovering, check motor temperature. It looks like we are fine. They are a bit hot, but it is a hot day today. So let's see how the FPV test goes. motors are hot. Don't know how much. It's a pretty hot day today. I'm all sweating, so I guess this is normal. We will try disabling the notch filter one, nonetheless, and see what happens, because we need to experience ourselves what's happening here. So, there we go. Motor temperature was not as cold as I would like it to be, but still we are moving to the next step. They are way better right now, after a minute. Betaflight. So, connect. Go to PID, tuning, filters, and then we need to deactivate the notch filter one. Okay, save, disconnect. And now we need to go to the test cover. So let's go. Okay, now check the motors again for temperature. They are hot but not crazy hot. So we can move to the FPV test. Okay guys, I'll be with you in a moment. Okay guys, so second test, PT1, notch filter 1 removed. Motors are a bit hot, but I can clearly touch them all. We are not in a crazy hot situation. That's nice. That's nice. I think that we can proceed with notch filter 2. Whew, guys, it's really hot outside, but good news. The quad is flying perfectly fine. Notch filter 1 was disabled. The motors are not any hotter than they were with PT1 and all notch filters enabled. We are fine to keep on testing. So what I'm going to do is hover, remove notch filter 2, do some hovering with the actual battery, and then we will change batteries and do a complete run with a fresh new battery. And I will be testing the temperature every now and then. Then let's see how it goes. So perfect. So connect. Go to PID tuning. Sorry, my screen is in Spanish, but the menu should be the same for you. And we are going to check PT1, notch filter 1 disabled, notch filter 2 disabled. Save. Okay, this prop is doing a horrible noise, and still the motors are not crazy hot, so maybe that counts as a better test. I don't know what you guys think, but the props, the vent and thrust props should be doing a lot more noise, or causing a lot more noise going through the arms of the quad to the FC, and of course having such a bad prop like this one, which is totally torn, should cause a lot of noise, and this motor is not hot just by hovering. So let me unplug the quad. So far the test has been quite a success, because the motors are not crazy hot even after flying. So this is the final test. and I will also be doing some PID tuning. I'm not sure how I will record it. I might record the DVR screen and check with you guys. I'm getting out of this park lot for the test flight because here I don't have much space. You probably have seen already in the videos that this is quite a small park lot, but we are going to go over there where there's some more space, maybe some more breeze or air, because oh man, this is so hot today. So thank you if you have seen the video so far. Let's go for the final test flight and some PID tuning. Hello again. It was too hot in the morning to be there flying, and I went home and decided to go before the sunset to do the final test with the couple of bags that I had still charged, and I think that the results are pretty decent. The filters are there, and every time you set up a filter in the flight controller it takes processing time, and when you have a lot of filters going on and there's a lot of noise, and every time the PID cycle runs, all the filters need to be calculated and all the noise is removed, then that is not allowing the processor to catch up with the gyro sensor. And when you are running on your own air, which is it's dirty air because you are still generating some downflow of air with your props, and when you go into your own dirty air, then there's a lot of noise, and if your processor is busy calculating a lot of filtering, and this filtering is not really required because you have properly soft mounted your FC, then the best option is to remove the filters as long as you don't feel like your motors are hot, because the noise is reaching the flight controller and the flight controller is sending a lot of instructions, and the motors are going like up and down in voltage, and that's causing your motors to be hot. So as far as you can go with the instructions that we have been reviewing, the better, the farther the better. And the steps once again are changing your low pass filter to PT1, because it's not as complex as Big Quad or any of the other options, but still is a decent low pass filter. Then you need to remove the gyro notch filter 1 and gyro notch filter 2, always doing some hovering and test flight in between. And that's the I think that's the theory, or at least that's my understanding of the theory behind the changes that we have done. And let me put here some samples of pretty bad prop wash that I got during my last session that I uploaded to YouTube. Next, I will post or I will show you the videos that I recorded today with the changes applied, and I'm pretty happy with the result. There is still some probe wash in there, but there's nothing we can really do about it. We cannot remove it completely, and there are several options that we have in order to avoid having the probe wash in our videos. One of them is getting used to it and avoiding it with your flying skills. So, hey buddy, what do you want? He wants to play. So that's important, because that's something you can do with your flying first, and secondly, you can probably improve your PID tuning, but I'm pretty new to that, so that's something that is going to be an iterative process, and I will try to improve it through time.
it.